Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for December 24, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 7:15 a.m. Central Standard Time followed by sunset at 4:23 p.m. 55 years ago, 3 humans saw the first Earth rise from lunar orbit. Frank Borman, James Lovell, and William Anders captured 2 life-changing photographs, known as Earthrise over the Moon. The most famous is a color photograph with the Moon noticeably above the lunar surface. This photography reset our views of our place in the universe and notably inspired Archibald MacLeish's short poem, Riders on Earth Together. On the 50th anniversary of the lunar mission, a colorized black and white photograph was published showing Earth and Moon closer together. The astronauts returned home after 10 revolutions around the Moon to much acclaim and celebration, the first humans to see Earth rise from the orbit of another celestial body. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky. Late-night holiday revelers can see bright Jupiter and the gibbous Moon, 92% illuminated, in the western sky after midnight and 6 hours before daybreak. The bright planet is over 15 degrees above the western horizon, setting nearly 90 minutes later. The Moon is over 20 degrees to Jupiter's upper left and less than halfway up in the west. The lunar orb is 2.0 degrees to the lower left of the Pleiades star cluster, but overwhelmed by the moonshine. Look for Aldebaran, 14.0 degrees to the Moon's upper left. Use a binocular to look for the Pleiades. They are in the same field of view with the Moon. Through the binocular, the moonlight may leave a temporary afterimage in your vision, like seeing spots after a camera flash. Antares, the Scorpion's brightest star, marking the heart of the arachnid, is making its first morning appearance, or heliacal rising. The star's rosy hue, though, easily blends into the light of approaching daybreak. Use a binocular to initially find it. If it is not easily visible without the optical assist, look each clear morning. To find Antares, first look for Venus at 45 minutes before sunrise. The morning star, that bright star in the southeast, is over 20 degrees above the horizon. It is less than 10 degrees below Zubina Shamali and Zubin el-Janubi, the Scorpion's claws, that are about the brightness of the Big Dipper's stars. The Scorpion's head, Chuba, is 10.2 degrees to the lower left of the planet. Venus passes the star Graphias, 3.1 degrees to the upper left of Chuba, in nearly a week. Antares is 5 degrees above the horizon and nearly 18 degrees to the lower left of Venus. To find the star with a binocular, locate Graphias, Chuba, and Pi Scorpii. They fit snugly into the same field of view. Then move the binocular slightly to the lower left so the 3 stars disappear. Antares enters the field from the bottom. Can you see the star without the optical assist? Mercury is entering the morning sky for an appearance in the same region as Venus during mid-January. The planet rises nearly 30 minutes before the Sun. It gains about 10 minutes of rising time compared to sunrise each morning. Mercury passes Mars, rising 43 minutes before the Sun, in 3 mornings, but both are faint and immersed in bright morning twilight. A challenging to see Mercury-Mars conjunction occurs in about a month. In the evening sky, the bright moon shines brightly from the eastern sky after sunset. The full moon phase occurs in 2 evenings. Known as the cold moon, this December lunar presence shines from in front of Taurus's faraway stars. An hour after sundown, the lunar orb, over 30 degrees above the eastern horizon, is 8.6 degrees to the upper left of Aldebaran, the Bull's brightest star, and 8.2 degrees to the lower left of the Pleiades star cluster that rides on the animal's back in celestial art. Use a binocular to see the stellar bundle in this moonlight. Bright Jupiter, over halfway up in the east-southeast, is over 30 degrees to the upper right of the Moon. The planet is slowing its westward trek as retrograde nears its completion in less than a week. It is in front of Aries' distant stars, 11.4 degrees to the lower right of Hamel, the constellation's brightest star, and 14.5 degrees to the upper right of Menkaure, part of Cetus. Use a binocular to see them. Saturn, markedly dimmer than Jupiter, shines from the south-southwest, about 30 degrees above the horizon. It is about 20 degrees to the upper right of Fomalhaut, the mouth of the southern fish. The planet is moving eastward in front of Aquarius dim stars that are under moonlight's cloak. Saturn sets in the south-southwest about 5 hours after sunset and long before midnight. Jupiter is south about an hour before Saturn sets. The Moon is south about an hour after the ring wonder leaves the sky. Jupiter sets tomorrow morning nearly 5 hours before daybreak. The Moon is low in the west-northwest at 2 hours before sunup when Venus is low in the eastern sky. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.